Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. I hope everyone is having an excellent Tuesday. It is the 1st of October. It means Halloween is just around the corner. That is, if you enjoy Halloween. I know I do. It's a really fun little holiday, and decorate the house and give out candy and all that kind of stuff. So, anywho, let's get started with our emails here. If it wants to open up for us. The first one here says, my friend said that you work with computers. Someone recommended you for a new PC I need built. This part is important. I need to benchmark at least 4018. I want to go all out with 2 graphics cards. Yeah. Can you make this your #1 priority, please? I worry about used parts. So that's a pretty low benchmark score for 2 graphics cards, but he's got a pretty low budget, so we will go ahead and accept that one. Next one here says, ho ho ho! It's the most wonderful time of the year. Time for Santa to get a new computer. That's right. Santa was very good for a long time, and the elves have decided he's allowed a new toy at last. If he's very good, they might even buy him a new copy of Deer Hunting Simulator, since the old disc got snapped in one of Santa's blood rages. But you don't need to hear about that. Would you be so kind as to put together a gaming PC for Santa? Something that can benchmark 8500 would be great. Best wishes. So Santa needs a new computer with a 3D Mark score of 8500 and some colored lights to go in it. So let's go ahead and accept that one. And lastly, we've got a repair here. It says, my friend says you work with computers. I need something repaired. Can you have a look at it for me? I have no idea what's wrong. I get some kind of system abort error. Can you get it done before tomorrow? I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. If you can, I'd love some plastic red cables in there. So let's go ahead and accept that. So for this first build, with a 3D Mark score of 4018, I'm going to step away, get a build put together, and be right back. Alright, so for the first build here, we're going to go with a MSI Z270 Gaming Pro Carbon, an i7 7700K, an Arctic Freezer 33, 2 sticks of ADATA, it's 8 gig 2666 MHz, 2 MSI GTX 960 Gaming 4 gigs, the ADATA M.2 here I believe was 480 gigs, 4 terabyte hard drive. I don't know why that's the wrong power supply. Hold on. Let's get the right power supply. It's a Cooler Master. Just clicked add card on the wrong one. 650 watt. So that one there. And we're going to put that in a Corsair Carbide 275R. Alright, so next for the Santa build, with a 3D Mark score of 8500 and 3 colored lights, I will step away and get another build put together and be right back. For Santa's build, we are going to go with the MSI Z370 Gaming Pro Carbon, an 8700K, a Ragentech cooler, 2 sticks of G-Skill Trident Z, 8 gig 3200 MHz, an MSI GTX 1080 Gaming X, 550 watt EVGA power supply, a Patriot Scorch 512 gig M.2, another 4 terabyte hard drive, an NZXT S340 Elite, and 3 Corsair SP120 RGB LEDs, fans for what he wants color-wise. So we've already accepted all of these. Let's place our order. Let's go end our day. We get our parts for our builds as well as our repair in, and we can get started working. Okay. Collect everything. Let's get that. Oh, that's another one of those tiny little cases like we had a couple episodes ago. Let's get that over there. That's the carbide. So that goes with that one. Pick this case up and get it over here. That's for Santa's build. But let's start off with this little thing. Let's go ahead and take the side of the case off. Let's see if we just get lucky and have it power on. No CPU found. Okay. So let's remove the cooler here. Let's take a look at their processor. A Ryzen 5 1400, and it is broken. Do I happen to have one? I do not. So let's go ahead and order a Ryzen 5 1400. Let's go ahead and get same-day delivery. Let's get the new one in. Lock it down. Let's get some thermal paste on there. And let's get their cooler installed. Let's cable that up. And let's see if it powers on now. Okay. That was a pretty easy fix. Whoops. Let's get the side panel back on. And we can put this out here in the hallway. And we can get started on this one with the dual GPUs. Okay. Let's get the motherboard installed, which is the MSI Z270 Gaming Pro Carbon. We'll get that screwed down. Get those out of our way. Let's get this ready to accept a couple of sticks of RAM, as well as the processor, which is the 7700K. Let's get our RAM in there as well. That's 2 sticks of the ADATA Flame. Oops. There we go. Get some thermal paste on there. And we can get the cooler installed as well, which is the Arctic Freezer 33. Okay. Let's get our storage in there, which is this ADATA. Get that installed. Let's get this other side off of here, and we can get the 4 terabyte hard drive in as well. There we go. While we're back here, let's go ahead and get the power supply in. It's getting the Cooler Master 650 watt power supply. It's non-modular, but that's alright. Be fine for this case. And let's get our graphics cards. 2 960s. No, I don't want to install it at the front, please. There we go. And let's get the other one in. Whoops. Man, this thing really wants to install it at the front. There we go. Get those in. Let's get this cabled up. Definitely going to do some red cables in this one. Oh, can't do red cables. That's right, because it's a non-modular power supply. We'll have the occasional red cable. Okay. Let's get our USB drive in. See if this powers up. We can hop into the BIOS. Doubt we can do anything with a RAM. Well, I guess it was 2666, so we'll get that Make sure it's booting from the correct drive. Let's get this side panel put back on over here. Let's get 3D Mark installed. And as soon as it starts up, we'll get it running. I'll step away and let this run, and as soon as we get a score, I'll be right back. Alright, so 45-16. What did we need again? 40-18, so we definitely beat that. Let's get the side panel put back on this guy. Get it all screwed down. And it should be good to go. Let's go ahead and put this out in the hall. And we can get started working on Santa's build. Let's get this case all taken apart. Let's see. Let's get these fans out. And let's install the RGB fans that Santa wanted. Oh, we could have done 140s, but that's all right. And the last one, let's put here in the front. Okay. Let's get the motherboard in. It's the Z370 Gaming Pro Carbon. Let's get this lock out of the way. Get that open, get our RAM clips open. Let's get the CPU in first. Let's get rid of this broken one here. The 8700K. And let's get the memory in as well. The Trident Z RGB. Oh, missed that one clip there. $3,200 megahertz. While we're here, let's get some thermal paste on there, and let's go ahead and get the cooler on. So this Ragentech one. Okay. Let's get the storage installed. It's a Patriot Scorch. Put that here. And let's get the 4 terabyte hard drive installed there. Let's get the, what am I looking for? Graphics card. Which is a 1080 Gaming X from MSI. Let's get this mounting ring out of the way. Let's get the power supply in. 550 watt. Hold on thing. Get the PSU mount back on here. Let's get some of these pieces put back on. Let's get the PCI lock back on. And let's get the front of the case here, dust filter and the front panel back on. Now we can cable this up. Let's go with, let's do some white. Do white cables. All right. Let's get a USB drive in. And let's power this on. Good, all of our fans are lighting up. So let's get the lighting app on, as well as 3D Mark. Go ahead and restart everything here. And we'll get started by adjusting our lights. So let's see. So one light at 255, one at 25500. That must be counting that one. And then 02550. Let's do 02550. So Santa wants red, white, and green. Okay. Let's get 3D Mark running. As soon as it's done, I'll come right back with the score. Alright, so our score is a little low. I think Santa wanted a 3D Mark score of 8,500. So we're going to have to work on overclocking some things here and see if we can't get it up to that. But I am out of time for this episode, unfortunately. Let's at least go collect some money from these other ones. Let's go ahead and collect that one. And let's collect the repair. Okay. Got some new parts. We've unlocked the i7 9700K. Okay. So in the next episode, we will work on getting this overclocked or figure out what we need to do to get this up to a 3D Mark score of 8,500. I have a feeling maybe a little overclock can get it done. If not, we'll have to figure something else out. If you enjoyed this episode, though, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next episode.